Congratulations to our fall 2021 Cloud graduates. I wish you all nothing but continued success.
Hi, I'm Narcisa Hernandez, and I was the Cybersecurity Assistant Technical Instructor. I want to say congratulations to all my graduates. I'm very proud of you, and I just can't wait to see all of the awesome things that all of you will accomplish.
Hi, my name is Corinne. I am the Social Support Manager for the Cyber program. I want to send out a huge congrats to our graduating Cyber and Cloud classes. This isn't easy, but you guys got through it. A huge congrats to you all.
Cyber and Cloud graduates, no introductions, you know who I am. Congrats on completing the program. It's not easy, but I'm looking forward to continuing our work together and to celebrate your success in your careers. Keep in touch.
Hey everyone, Alex here. I am the Social Support Manager for the Cloud program. I just want to wish everyone a huge congratulations and pat yourselves on the back.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Nelson Abbott. I am the Director for the Advanced Training Programs here at NPower, and we are here to celebrate the Fall 2021 graduates of our Cybersecurity and Cloud Computing program. So really love to see the rest of the team here sending their congratulations and warm thoughts to our graduates. So to kick things off, I would like to hand it over to our CEO, Bertina Ceccarelli, who has a few remarks for our graduates. Bertina.
Thank you, Nelson. I am so thrilled to be here tonight. I have to say, graduation ceremonies are the highlight of the work that we do across the year here at NPower. And I want to be among the first to just congratulate all of you for making it through a very, very challenging set of programs. I think that as we reflect on this past year, 2021 was the first year that we offered both cybersecurity and cloud training virtually and in a national format. So I first want to thank all of our graduates tonight for joining us on a journey that was new to all of us. And in a very volatile pandemic environment, you all knocked it out of the park. And succeed you did. This is the class where we had the highest certification rates ever for the Cloud Solutions Architect certification and maintain an exceedingly high 90% plus certification rate for the Security Plus test for cybersecurity. No easy feat, particularly in a time of some upheaval. So congratulations to all of you for quite a remarkable feat. I would also add, we had a number of new employers join us for this cycle, and I know that we're going into a season where some of you have gotten offers, some of you are about ready to enter the interview process, but I'm just thrilled that NPower is among those new employers. In fact, among our graduating class, 2 of your fellow alumni will be starting with NPower as assistant technical instructors. Anthony Cajigas, who will be our ATI in cybersecurity, and Jeanette Fernandez, who will be our ATI in cloud computing. So I want to send a special congratulations to the 2 of you, and a shout out to our instructional staff who makes all of this happen and really helped contribute to such high certification rates, in addition to the hard work and discipline of all of you with us tonight. I'm really excited. Later on this evening, you're going to hear from 2 fantastic student speakers. I want to congratulate both Camille Armaze Noya, as well as Randy Johnson, both of whom were selected to be our student speakers tonight. And I'm also really grateful for one of our board members who is a personal inspiration and mentor of mine, who will be speaking to you a little bit later. And that's Cato James from Deloitte. And I just think you will really value her wisdom and her good counsel. If I were to leave you with one piece of advice, it would be to do more of what you're already doing. To get to the advanced training classes here at NPower, you remain connected to this organization. I would urge you to remain connected to one another. This is an exceedingly important network. All of you may find yourself at a position where you've got open jobs, where you can turn to colleagues here on this line at this ceremony tonight to fill those positions. Make sure that you return each other's emails and texts and LinkedIn messages and support one another. And know that we here at NPower will continue to support you, whatever turn your career journey might take. So, a warm congratulations and best wishes in the months and years ahead. Stay connected and good luck. Right now, I'd like to turn it over to my fearless colleague, our Vice President for Program Strategy, Kim Mitchell.
Good evening and congratulations, graduates. NPower just so enjoys these moments to celebrate your achievement, your journey, your climb, and your success. And so I'm delighted to introduce our speaker this evening, Cato James, who is going to just blow your mind. Cato James, as Bertina just mentioned, is one of our newest board members that we are just so psyched to engage with and work with. And her specific role today is the Global Chief Operations Officer for Deloitte Technology. She is Managing Director at Deloitte and serves in this role as Global Chief Operations Officer and is a trusted advisor to the global CIO. She provides counsel on global technology strategy and key initiatives. She also does planning and directing of all strategic and operational, administrative, and financial activities. She's responsible for all of the CIO operations and areas of IT business management, including data mastery and analytics, executive communications, eminence, IT financial operations, vendor management, innovation, strategy, enterprise architecture, governance, and executive reporting. And so all of you who are on a path to your amazing careers in IT, this is how high and how far you can go. Cato joined Deloitte in 2018 from Ernst & Young, where she served as global IT service delivery leader and had a long and amazing career there. In general or overall, she has had more than 20 years of experience with strategic technology, planning, global organizational management, and the full life cycle software development, and currently serves, as I said before, on the board of directors for NPower. You know, many years ago, I learned about the power of story. And what excites me about presenting Cato to you today is when we first met her and heard her story, it so resonated with the work that we're doing at NPower that is really about shattering the notions about who can be successful, and also how each of us has been able to demonstrate, and through your success, that you are all in plain sight for amazing tech careers and for the industry to grab hold of you like it has of Cato to enjoy the fruits and the success of those companies. So it is my honor and privilege to present to you this evening, Cato James.
Thank you so much, Kim. I am simply honored to have been asked to speak to you this evening. I am so excited for each of you and the journey you're about to embark on. Congratulations. Deloitte has been partnering with NPower for many years, hosting internships and hiring graduates into our technology organization. The talent and skill set of NPower graduates is simply exceptional. NPower itself is just special. The idea of giving people the opportunity to broaden their horizons and find their passion is so important. And the fact that it targets veterans and underserved communities at a point that can change the trajectory of your careers and lives is so exciting to me. In my own journey, one that I never dreamed would take me to the role of COO for Deloitte Technology, there have been many of these inflection points. Time and time again, I have found that just one conversation, one moment, one seemingly infinitesimal choice can change the course of your life. You've already reached one of these inflection points. It was a smart and wise decision, one that will serve you well in the job market. Your career in technology will be a series of decisions and choices. You will have a myriad of opportunities to take advantage of, perhaps too many. So how will you know when you reach the next inflection point? How will you know when to anticipate change? Well, let me tell you a little bit about me and my career. I've spent my entire career in some area of technology. I started in a summer internship program as a high schooler. So you know that was about 1,000 years ago. I worked as a software developer before the laptops we use today were even invented. I've programmed in many different languages. I've worked in every area of the software development lifecycle. I've been a project manager, I've been a portfolio leader, and more. So I've seen a lot of change over the years. The technology trends ranging from rapid web development back in the day through the amazing advances in virtual reality and artificial intelligence that we're seeing today. The technology industry has repeatedly created new career paths that may have been unimaginable even as recently as 10 years ago. I came into technology at one of these inflection points, an inflection point when anyone that could program owned their own destiny. If you could code, if you could do distributed development, you could land a job and command a competitive salary. This type of inflection point is being seen again with cloud and cyber. The point at which you are entering the job market with these specialized skills will position you well for a long, fulfilling career with meaningful work and plenty of chances for growth. As we've seen for many years, and most recently with the ongoing impact of the pandemic, technology is essential to helping societies and businesses thrive through upswings and downturns. And that's not going to change. I'd like to share a few things I've learned that have helped me recognize inflection points and evolve my career. First of all, do the work. Be willing to put in the hours. This seems obvious, but the reason I bring it up is because the work is just table stakes. It's the bare minimum. Do whatever it takes to become proficient in your discipline. And sometimes that's not just 9 to 5. Commit to lifelong learning. You've just achieved a significant educational milestone. Be proud, but it shouldn't end here. Continue to take classes, rack up those certifications, read up on what's coming next. Technology is evolving constantly, and so must you. Be open to different assignments, even the ones that land in your lap that may not seem right to you. Dare to disrupt your own career. In my career, I made a choice to believe the people that believed in me. It's easy to take feedback from others on areas where you need to develop, as you should. But you also have to take that same counsel from those who believe in you. When people see what other things in you that and offer you stretching assignments, believe those people. Believe the people that believe in you. If they believe you can do it, you probably can. Start honing your leadership skills early. You don't have to be in the C-suite or even a manager to lead. In addition to taking on those stretch assignments I mentioned, be sure to develop your communication skills. If you can stand in front of an audience from your peers to the CEO and communicate a vision, get people's buy-in, then you're a leader. Find mentors, find sponsors that can take you to the next level. No one succeeds alone. Absolutely no one succeeds alone. You always need someone who will advise you, who will challenge you, and speak up for you in rooms that you aren't even in. Something I wish I'd learned earlier is the difference between mentors and sponsors. A mentor can give you tips, tools, and help you develop professionally. But a sponsor, that's the person that can get you your next job. And we need both of those things. Build your network. Look across different fields and form a group of people that can attest to your work ethic and understand your career aspirations. That gives you a collective of people who will lend you their credibility. And at its core, having a strong network will help you thrive in whatever role you're in and help you find future opportunities. Everyone needs help along the way. I'll say it again, everyone needs help along the way. And you'll have chances to pay it forward by becoming a mentor or sponsor for someone else. All of these lessons have contributed to me landing where I am today, but they're not one size fits all. Each of you will have twists and turns and lessons learned that lead to your success. As I close, I'd like to encourage each of you to, above all, trust in yourself, trust in your mentors and sponsors, and trust in your network. That will ensure you create your own inflection points. Speaking of networks, I also encourage you to stay connected to NPower. Your journey could inspire the next generation of NPower graduates. Congratulations again, and thank you for the honor of having me here this evening. With that, I'll hand the virtual microphone back to Nelson Abbott.
Thanks, Cato. The honor was all ours, I assure you. Really appreciate those words of wisdom, and still ring true for even someone like myself that's a little bit further along in their career. So appreciate that. Great. On to the next portion of our program is going to be the class speakers. And this is always a fun time for us because we get to recognize some of the standout folks from our class and give them an opportunity to share a little bit about themselves and their story and their journey with NPower. So first up from our cloud cohort, hailing from our California region and the sunny state of Hawaii, is Camille Armes Noya.
Thank you, Nelson. Evening, good afternoon, and aloha from the beautiful islands of Hawaii. Yes, I am in Hawaii, and that is one of the wonderful advantages of this virtual graduation and cloud program. My name is Camille, and I have been selected as your cloud computing class speaker for the fall 2021 NPower Advanced Training graduation. A bit about myself. I'm an active duty Coast Guard spouse, which also makes me an expert house hunter and semi-professional mover because we move every 1 to 2 years. On a more serious note, my education background includes an undergraduate degree in chemistry, a master's in environmental management from University Metropolitana of Puerto Rico, and dual master's degree in integrated science and technology and sustainable resources from University of Malta and James Madison University. I have extensive experience in independent research analysis, creative problem solving, and time management. As some of you know, military life comes with its pluses and challenges. Pluses are the amazing opportunity to have lived all over the United States, and now I'm here in Hawaii. A huge challenge for me has been that this semi-nomad life has hindered my chances to keep a steady professional job related to my formal fields of study. It took me a while to recognize this and to realize that I needed a new approach to my career. So I started contemplating a career in technology. However, I wanted to be more than just a user. I wanted to be a contributor and a developer of technology. In 2018, I have been unemployed for quite some time, and while attending the Hiring Our Heroes job fair at the San Francisco Giants Stadium, I came across NPower. I was excited to learn that NPower's programs were also geared towards military spouses. As a result, I completed the Tech Fundamentals course, obtained a CompTIA A+ certification, and interned at Lawrence Berkeley Labs. A couple moves after that, I was still unemployed and then entered the pandemic. Aside from countless challenges this past 2 years have brought us all, I was able to see the silver lining. Why not take advantage of this new virtual world and try to get a job that I can take with me anywhere? And that's why I decided to apply for the NPower Cloud Computing Program. Even though I came with a very limited technical background, the pace of the class and the amazing NPower staff helped me successfully complete the course to obtain the Cloud Practitioner and Solutions Architect certifications. I want to recognize the amazing job NPower did by making this program virtual. It never felt strange or distant. Every time I log into class, I was happy to learn. I actually have fun. The virtual aspect of the class made possible for me to start my class here in Hawaii and complete it in Puerto Rico, where I went in December for a much-needed visit to my family, whom I've only seen once since the pandemic started. Our instructor, Mr. Andrew Young, and assistant technical instructor, Mr. Davon Cox, were pillars in our success. They were always available, clear, and most importantly, they developed in me the amount of self-confidence needed to succeed. I would also like to recognize my amazing peers, our social support managers, Mrs. Corinne Bletz and Mrs. Alexandra Joffrey, our program director, Mr. Nelson Abbott, and all of NPower staff. Like me, many career-minded military spouses are faced by the difficult reality that constant moving severely limits progress and earning potential. These are unique challenges that still need to be addressed. However, with the accelerated trends in remote work, I look forward to developing my newly cloud computing skills with a remote opportunity. I would like to finish by saying that NPower is one of the happiest places on earth where you will find the most caring, kind-hearted, professional, and fun people. Thank you, gracias, and mahalo nui loa. Back to you, Nelson.
Thank you, Camille. All right. Thank you so much for that. Moving on to our cyber cohort, hailing from the greatest city in America, Baltimore, in our Maryland region, I present to you Randolph Johnson.
Hello, my name is Randolph Johnson, the fourth, and most people call me Randy. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself before I found NPower. My work life started in 8th grade. I was washing cars at an auto detail shop. I later worked at a dry cleaners, and after that, I didn't know what to do with myself. So I decided to join the United States Marine Corps. It had its ups, it had its downs. However, I met many great people that I still consider family. After I got out, I did not know what to do. I felt lost, and I was so used to a life of someone giving me orders. So I decided to go to school. At first, I started off with a great GPA, had a 4.0. But one day I got a report from my doctors that was saying that my kidneys were failing. Pretty much they only gave me an expiration date. I didn't know what to do. So I decided to sit down in a dark place and slowly let time pass. I was rotting in my bed, waiting to pass on. My father knew something was wrong, but he told me to get up and move. So I got myself together and found a job doing physical security in West Baltimore. It was an eye-opening experience, seeing how so many of those people had little to nothing, but yet kept striving each and every day. Shortly after that, I finally got a job working for the government. I was happy, extremely happy, but then I got another message from a doctor telling me that my kidneys were fine, but I had other serious medical complications, and they gave me less than a year to live. So I just told myself, I'm just going to live the best life that I can. A few years passed, and yet here I was. However, I think I lived a bit too hard because 2 years later, I got in trouble for taking a hands-on approach in life, and I got myself a record. I lost everything, and I mean everything. Despite it being a misdemeanor, I couldn't find a job, and also I had a record and an active case. I couldn't join the XCOM program because I didn't do any hard time. So I went back to being a mess, waiting just to drop off the face of the earth. Finally, I met an older gentleman, and he told me to get up and live the best life you can, not only for yourself, but for your son, so he can see your story. He also told me, you are not going to remember my face, how I look, and you will never meet me again. But you will remember this message. You die when you stop moving. You keep moving. The past is just the past, and there's nothing you can do about it. So why not live today to do better for your future? Stop being afraid of your future and keep moving. After that, I got up and I talked to my father. He told me I did not raise a failure. Go back to school and finish what you started. You are so much stronger than even me, son. With that, I went back to college. And while I was in college, I found this beautiful program called NPower. I started off with the tech fundamentals. I met one of the best instructors I ever met in my life, Mr. Greenway. Amazing man. One day, I got a call from another representative from NPower, and they told me to go to an event in Baltimore for people to have records. I did not have any expectations of this event. I was just going there just to get some resources, I thought. So I sat there in the hot burning sun for about 2 hours, and next thing you know, my record was clean. That was the first time in years I cried. But it didn't end there. They also found me a job at Under Armour, and also I graduated from PG Community College with a 3.8 GPA in cybersecurity. However, working Under Armour was not my passion, so I chose the NPower Cybersecurity program instead. There, I learned so much foundational knowledge about cybersecurity. I also met a lot of wonderful people. The instructors such as Ms. Narcissa and Mrs. Javed gave me a straightforward point to look at when actually doing cybersecurity. They also offered me real-world experiences and gave me adequate amounts of knowledge, something I could never find in college. I also met someone very special there, and they questioned, why do I live with habits instead of stepping out into my own destiny? Instead of being afraid, why not try something new? To this day, that person has also taught me the importance of self-love, and I find that person to be a very important pillar of my life. Once again, thanks to NPower, I continue to be on this warpath. I'm always hungry for something new. I'm currently at UMGC, about to finish off my 4-year degree, and I finished that in less than a year and a half. So after that, I also got a few offers actually today for a cyber security admin as well as a network admin at a few places locally around me. Finally, I also got accepted to the AWS Cloud program. I can't say enough that NPower has not only changed my life, but took me out of the place I was at, and I can never, ever replace that, and I thank them for that. So my future plans are to get my AZ 104 in about 2 weeks, a few other certs. And that's pretty much it about me. Like I said, if it wasn't for NPower, I'm going to be the person I am today, and I thank them for that. I would like to leave you with these words. If you want to own the world or your own destiny, you have to put forth the work first. Once again, I'd like to thank you for this time. I'd like to turn it back over to Mr. Nelson.
Awesome. Thank you, Randy. I'm glad that you persisted and that you're still with us. So very proud of you both. So, all right, moving on to the next presenter in our program. We always like to have one of our alumni come back and share their experiences and what they're up to now. So coming from our Dallas, Texas region and our fall 2020 cyber cohort, I'd like to introduce you all to Rob Sandifer. Take it away, Rob.
Thank you, Nelson, and good evening, everyone. My name is Rob Sandifer, and I'm calling this evening from Dallas, and would just like to thank everyone in advance for listening while I take this opportunity to speak with you for just a few minutes. As a brief introduction, I graduated from the 2020 fall cybersecurity class, and so I am NPower alumni, just like all of you are now. And by the way, big congratulations on completing a very rigorous course of study. And so all of you should be very proud to call yourselves NPower alumni. I am a U.S. Navy veteran from back in the day, and I've been working in the IT field for a number of years while assuming roles such as Linux systems administrator, and most recently as a cybersecurity analyst for a company called Worldwide Technologies, or WWT for short. Upon graduating from the 2020 cybersecurity class, the NPower Career Services team introduced me to the recruiting staff at WWT. And after interviewing with WWT's client, which is Citibank, also located here in Dallas, I was extended an offer by WWT to come to work in supporting their Citibank client. The job that I was hired to do at Citibank was to function as a blue team member, in which my job responsibilities include security testing of state-of-the-art storage array controller and data center management systems. I'm now into my second year with WWT, and my skill levels and cybersecurity job duties continue to grow while supporting the Citibank client. This has been a wonderfully exciting job so far, and the pay and benefits that were offered to me from WWT from day one are truly world class. Speaking of world class, I would like to take this opportunity to again say thank you to the NPower teaching staff, as well as to the career services team for being so instrumental in providing the great learning environment that myself and my class were given the opportunity to grow and thrive in. Even though I had worked in the IT field for a number of years prior to enrolling in the 2020 cyber class, I seem to have always found myself being on the outside looking in when trying to make any headway progress in breaking into the specialized field of cybersecurity. And so hooking up with NPower was truly a game changer for me from a career standpoint. I would like to briefly mention some of the many exciting career possibilities that are now out there waiting for you to explore. The important thing to do going forward is to keep your minds open about the many different kinds of subspecialties of the cybersecurity field that are now open to you to work in. The curriculum of the class of 2020 consisted of a lot of studying penetration testing and techniques. And while it's very true that there are indeed a lot of interesting pen testing opportunities out there waiting for you to consider, please always bear in mind that penetration testing is only one of the many different areas in cybersecurity that you can go into. For instance, there is risk management, vulnerability management, network operations security, server security, and so many others for you to look into. The bottom line is don't limit yourself to considering only pen testing jobs. Some of the different job titles that you can apply for include cybersecurity analyst, cybercrime analyst investigator, incident analyst responder, IT auditor, and many others besides those I just mentioned. So a whole new world of opportunities are waiting for you to explore, and I'm very excited for all of you for that reason. So there are indeed many kinds of cyber jobs, and you can rest assured that the training that you received from NPower, along with the certifications that you've all picked up along the way, are going to help you tremendously in achieving your goals. The really smart thing to do moving forward is to stay in contact with the NPower Career Services staff. They are there to help you just as they helped me find my dream job back in 2020 with WWT. And the last thing I'm going to mention is to make sure you keep in contact with the NPower alumni, mainly because they are going to be one of your best sources for job contacts and referrals in the years ahead. And so whenever you hear of any job opportunities in cybersecurity, be sure to let your fellow alumni know about it so that they can leverage off of it to help find employment. In closing, I wish all of you the best, and I'm very confident that all of you will soon find the kind of meaningful and exciting cybersecurity positions that you have all worked so hard for these past few months. Thanks again for giving me some of your time, and good luck to all of you. And I believe it's over to Helen now.
Thanks, Rob. Yes, Helen will be up very shortly, but I'm super thankful for everyone for speaking, Camille, Randy, and Rob. So thank you so much for sharing your stories with us. Now on to my favorite part of the show, the class award presentations. And first up, we have Helen Kogan, who is our executive director for our Metro region. Helen.
Thank you so much, Nelson. It is my absolute pleasure to recognize the outstanding alumni who are award recipients this evening. The first award, the NPower Go-Getter Award, honors the graduate who exemplifies positivity and grit, embodying a strong sense of willpower and resolve in their respective classes. These honorees went through great lengths to achieve their personal and professional goals, while encouraging others to do the same. Looking ahead to their future, they set their eyes on the prize and they went after it. For the Cloud Computing Program, Mantaka Khan. Our next award is the NPower Beacon Award. This award recognizes the graduates who exemplify collaboration and spirit. Committed to achieving their goals, the recipients of this award rallied, uplifted, and inspired their fellow classmates while facing personal challenges of their own. Serving as a beacon of hope in their respective classes, these honorees maintained a strong sense of optimism and a great hope for the future. and encourage those around them to do the same, even in the midst of a pandemic. For cloud computing, congratulations, Mike Charles. Our next award is the NPower Academic Excellence Award. This award recognizes an individual in NPower's tech fundament in our cloud and cyber program who demonstrates not only academic excellence, but professionalism and diplomacy. For cloud computing, Fei Li Ma. Congratulations, our cloud computing winners, for all of the awards this evening.
Thanks, Helen. And now to recognize the Cyber 2021 NPower Go Getter Award recipient as Adituwala Tedenje. The NPower Beacon Award for Cloud Fall 2021 is Marilyn Laluz. And last but certainly not least, the NPower Academic Excellence Award for Cyber 2021 is Savatha Kulau-Linathan. And I'll hold the applause for everyone. Congratulations, everybody.
Awesome. Thank you both, Helen and JP. Jonathan was very modest with his introduction. He is our executive director for our Texas region. So thank you to you both for participating in tonight's ceremonies and introducing the class awards. All right, so we're getting into the tail end of our presentation tonight. And my second favorite part of the program is to have the portion where we recognize all of the graduates of our program. And as per usual with our new virtual formats, we're going to turn it over to a short class scroll where everyone will be recognized. Awesome. Well, congrats to all of the graduates. We're also very proud of you and looking forward to continuing the work. I know that we may have been done with instruction, but now the fun part begins working with our placement team to help you with the next step in your careers. So as we close out, I do want to take a moment to thank everyone who participated tonight. Bertina for kicking us off, Kim and Kato for that amazing commencement speech, Camille, Randy, Rob for sharing your stories as current trainees and alumni, Helen and JP for the awards, all of our partners and funders that have worked with us over this past year. There's too many to list in this short time that I have to kind of close this out. And especially all of you tonight joining us to celebrate the accomplishments of our advanced trainees from the fall cohort. So thank you all again. And in closing, we have another little video to close us out with, and have a good evening, everyone.
Congratulations to our fall 2021 cloud graduates. I wish you all nothing but continued success.
Hi, I'm Narcisa Hernandez, and I was the Cybersecurity Assistant Technical Instructor. I want to say congratulations to all my graduates. I'm very proud of you, and I just can't wait to see all of the awesome things that all of you will accomplish.
Hi, my name is Corinne. I am the Social Support Manager for the Cyber program. I want to send out a huge congrats to our graduating Cyber and Cloud classes. This isn't easy, but you guys got through it. A huge congrats to you all.
Cyber and Cloud graduates, no introductions, you know who I am. Congrats on completing the program. It's not easy, but I'm looking forward to continuing our work together and to celebrate your success in your careers. Keep in touch.
Hey everyone, Alex here. I am the Social Support Manager for the Cloud program. I just want to wish everyone a huge congratulations and pat yourselves on the back.